The border between the United States and Canada is the world's longest international boundary, a symbol of peace, not rivalry. For over a century, it stood as a testament to trust and shared history, stretching from the Atlantic to the Pacific and up to the Arctic. Communities and families have flourished on both sides, crossing freely and building a model of harmony for the world. This peace was hard-won, forged through treaties and a commitment to dialogue over conflict. The border became a gateway for trade, culture, and prosperity, proving that shared values can transcend physical barriers. Generations have grown up seeing the border as a simple part of life, not an obstacle. But even the strongest friendships need care. Today, on September 16, 2025, a new challenge threatens this legacy: a toll on a vital northern highway. Arguments over money and access are disturbing the quiet peace. The situation forces us to reconsider the foundations of this special relationship. Are the bonds of history strong enough to withstand today's pressures? The story of the border continues, and this is its newest chapter. In a world of conflict, the US-Canada border reminds us that connection is possible. But now, that connection is being tested. The outcome will shape the future of this remarkable partnership. The next chapter begins with a road that links two nations and a dispute that could drive them apart. The Alaska Highway is more than a road. It's a lifeline through rugged wilderness, built during World War II by US and Canadian cooperation. Connecting Dawson Creek, British Columbia, to Delta Junction, Alaska, it's vital for trade, travel, and the survival of Alaskan communities. Goods, supplies, and tourists all rely on this artery, making it essential for both economies. The highway is a cultural corridor, linking small towns and fostering a unique northern identity. Friendships and shared stories have grown along its length, uniting people across borders. The free, open passage has been a cornerstone of regional prosperity and a symbol of seamless US-Canada relations. Any disruption isn't just logistical. It challenges the spirit of cooperation that built the road. The Alaska Highway is a shared responsibility, crucial for the well-being of both nations. Its smooth operation is more than convenience. It's a testament to partnership. Now, that partnership faces a serious test. Harmony on the Alaska Highway has been disrupted. British Columbia now requires US-registered commercial trucks to pay a $750 in-transit permit for each round trip. This isn't a minor toll. It's a major new cost for every journey to and from Alaska. The sudden fee has shocked the trucking industry, threatening already thin profit margins. Companies must choose: absorb the cost, pass it on, or stop serving Alaska. The impact ripples through the supply chain. Higher shipping costs mean higher prices for Alaskan businesses and consumers. What was once a routine journey is now a costly, bureaucratic hurdle. The process adds complexity and friction to a system that worked smoothly for decades. The toll raises questions about cross-border trade and the spirit of partnership. A route built on cooperation has become a point of conflict. The economic consequences are immediate and severe. The fee's effects reach far beyond the highway itself. The future of this vital corridor is suddenly uncertain. From British Columbia's perspective, the new toll is about fairness. Officials argue that American trucks cause wear and tear on their highways, and taxpayers shouldn't bear the full cost. The $750 fee is meant to cover real maintenance expenses, not punish US truckers. Canadian companies face similar fees in the US, so this policy is seen as leveling the playing field. The fee targets only US commercial carriers using BC as a land bridge to Alaska, not tourists or local deliveries. Officials insist it's a practical decision, not a hostile act. They say it's about funding infrastructure equitably and managing public assets responsibly. The province believes the logic will be clear once the anger fades. For them, it's simply asking commercial users to pay their share. American truckers see the toll as an unfair, punitive tax. Many are independent operators already struggling with high costs. $750 per trip can erase their profits. They argue they contribute to local economies by buying fuel and supplies in BC. The fee feels like a betrayal of a long-standing partnership and turns a friendly route into a hostile one. Truckers say Canadian companies operate freely across the U.S., while they're being singled out for a narrow corridor. The toll feels less like a user fee and more like a ransom to reach Alaska. The frustration is personal. Truckers feel their essential work is being devalued. The camaraderie and respect that define the Alaska Highway are eroding. Resentment is replacing the spirit of cooperation. For Alaska, the toll is a crisis. The state relies on the highway for nearly all its goods: food, medicine, equipment. Higher shipping costs threaten businesses and raise prices for everyone. Small stores and large industries alike face tough choices: absorb losses or pass costs to consumers. For families, this means tighter budgets and greater hardship. The toll feels like a tax imposed by a foreign government simply because of geography. Alaskans are demanding action from their leaders and the U.S. federal government. The issue exposes Alaska's vulnerability and dependence on Canadian goodwill. There's a growing sense of injustice and urgency. The call for intervention is louder than ever. This dispute is more than a local issue. It threatens the broader U.S.-Canada partnership. The two countries trade over $1 billion daily, built on trust and complex agreements. Unilateral actions like this toll can erode that trust and set dangerous precedents. American lawmakers worry about a domino effect of new fees and retaliatory measures. There's talk of imposing similar tolls on Canadian trucks or challenging the policy under trade agreements. Such escalation risks turning a small conflict into a major trade war. The dispute also strains people-to-people ties, replacing goodwill with resentment. The friendly border's image is at stake. The real test is whether both nations can resolve this peacefully and preserve their partnership. The world is watching how they handle this challenge. Resolving this tension requires compromise, not retaliation. Federal diplomats from both countries should mediate, elevating the issue beyond local politics. A data-driven fee system, based on truck weight and distance, could replace the flat $750 charge, making costs more transparent and fair. Alternatively, the U.S. could help fund highway maintenance in exchange for waiving the toll, reflecting the road's unique importance. Any solution must prioritize goodwill and shared interests. The goal isn't for one side to win, but for both to find common ground. Creative thinking and compromise are essential. Joint investments, like reinvesting fees in local communities, could turn conflict into collaboration. The spirit of partnership that built the highway must guide its future. Only through dialogue can this dispute be resolved and the relationship restored. The U.S.-Canada border is a symbol of peace and cooperation, built over centuries. The Alaska Highway toll dispute tests this legacy, but also offers a chance to reaffirm shared values. The immediate task is to find a fair, sustainable solution for all parties. British Columbia needs road funding. American truckers need reasonable costs. Alaskans need reliable access. With creativity and compromise, these needs can be balanced. This is the work of diplomacy, essential for mending fences and preserving trust. Strong relationships require constant care and communication. The undefended border is a daily practice of respect, not just a historical fact. Leaders must ensure the border remains a symbol of unity, not division. By resolving this dispute wisely, both nations can protect a partnership that inspires the world.